towards every risk at this point. I'm sure he wouldn't disagree.
Hey, welcome back lads. So Cold War Season 3 and the Warzone Nukes are literally just 6 days away from launching, so things are finally becoming interesting and kicking off, We have some new details about the Nuke Event itself and a potential new mode coming to Warzone in the near future, but I also do want to talk about Cold War multiplayer because it feels like Season 3 is kinda do or die, now or never, for them to actually do something big and redeem the multiplayer experience, which right now is just in a strange place, right? And we'll get around to that, but first, the Nuke Event will apparently be split into 2 different parts across 2 days, according to Video Game Chronicles or VGC, which is a gaming news site. So this Thursday on April the 21st will be the in-game activities leading up or culminating in an explosive event the next day on the Friday. Damn man, that's got to be the slowest nuke ever. It's kind of strange, right, splitting it across 2 different days, but hey, I'm not really complaining. So yeah, there will be a playlist update on Thursday at 12 PM Pacific time. The playlist will be called The End, and if it's anything like the Cold War reveal event, then it will last a few hours, but I've no idea if between the end of the event and the map releasing the next day, if things are just gonna go back to normal. I have no idea, we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Now, as for the new Warzone mode, I don't normally get excited by these things, but this sounds genuinely really good. So ZestyCod Leaks did exactly what his name suggests and leaked this payload mode for Warzone, which apparently has been in the files for a long time, but was recently updated to work on or be compatible with the new Verdansk. So payload will split the lobby into 2 massive teams, and it's kind of like a tug of war where you each have a side, like there's a front line, and you need to push the other team back. So it also kind of works like combined arms assault? Is that what it's called in Cold War? Cold War multiplayer assault mode? So it would be, what, 2 teams of 75 players going at it? It's like almost an all-out war. That sounds really awesome. Oh yeah, talking about Cold War multiplayer, let's move on to that. What a nice segue, because the entire multiplayer experience and the community's interest are in need of a little revive, or maybe even a big revive. The weird thing about this situation is that the community is not saying that the game needs to have a massive overhaul, or the game is so bad that it needs things to be changed. That could be said about COD World War II. There was a massive overhaul update which saved the game, and same with Modern Warfare. Like, there's a lot of gameplay issues that people would want change, but Cold War, it doesn't feel like that. The problem is just a lack of content, like a complete lack of content all the way from day 1 until now, 5 months later, like launching with the lowest amount of maps any COD ever has, and there is no way that you could say the DLC maps have made up for that. We've had, 3 remasters and 2 new maps? So I feel like any little updates with just adding a bit of multiplayer content here or there is going to do absolutely nothing. I'm talking, this game needs a colossal content update. I love that word, colossal. Like, remember back in the day, or even just a few years ago, when COD used to have map packs, where they would drop like 3 or 4 maps in one update? Actually, I like now that it's different and they spread it out, but because Cold War is so dry with content, it would be amazing to have 4 maps in one update. I did have one big idea which would definitely spice up Cold War multiplayer, and it was literally a 4 in the morning shower thought. So why not throw in a version of Modern Warfare Ground War into Cold War? Like, it would simply use the fireteam maps, which are probably already big enough. So it's obviously 5 flag domination with 32 players on each team. Man, I love and I miss Ground War. The only other thing which I think could be kind of exciting is more DLC score streaks. I mean, they added in the death machine in Season 2, which does not get me excited, but there were some top tier streaks which were leaked a long time ago that should be coming, like the attack dogs, the jet strafe, so it would be like the Warthog from Black Ops 2, and also an escort heli. And finally, on this little rant or just dumping my thoughts into the microphone, another thing is that we heard a while back from some leakers and insiders like Modern Warzone and the MW2 Ghost that a remastered map Castle from World at War was apparently seen ready. Like, there's a version of the map remastered, fully done, ready to release before Cold War even released. And it's still not in the game now, which says to you that there is content in the game ready, which is just not releasing for one reason or another. And it's just like, why, man? We are starving out here. We are starving to death. It's dry. Like, where's the content? maybe they're saving it for Season 3. That's what some people are saying. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see for that too. So yeah, that's about it, lads. Stay spicy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.